Alright folks, I'm going to show you how to do Tunisian crochet in 2 colors flat. These first 4 rows is how it's done correctly. These last 4 rows are incorrectly. We do not want to do that. We're going to start with your regular chain. I'm just going to chain 10 to start off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would think I put this in a center pull ball that it would pull. Alright, and I'm going to start in on the second chain, back bump, pull up a loop. Now you have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you keep going until you have the same amount of loops as you had your starting chain. Those of you who are familiar with Tunisian crochet already know this. Now here's where things get different. You're going to drop your working yarn, slide that to the other side, flip it around. You're going to take your second ball of yarn that is a contrasting color and pull it through the first loop. And you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops like you normally do on your return pass. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do that all the way to the end. Yes, even this very last loop. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're going to pull up a loop, a giant loop. I do that, but you could put a stitch marker in there. You're going to drop this and you're going to grab all of this yarn and hold it in your right hand. Now you're going to go back to your working yarn and you're going to hold it and you're going to tilt your work so that you can see it the front of your work. I'm going to, this very first stitch, you go push that aside, go in through the back, grab your yarn and bring it back. All of this is still going to be hanging out over here. Now you're going to tilt your work down again and you see your front of your loop and the back of your loop. You're going to pull the front of the loop to the side and slip through. Now it's on your hook. You're going to grab this and pull through. I normally do this much smoother, but someone has a camera in my face. So we're going to try that again, a little smoother. Front of the loop, slip through, grab, pull through. Front of the loop, slip through, grab, pull through. You're doing this from the back of your work. Your working yarn is in the back of your work. You're still working in the front of the stitches, but you're working from the back. Pull over, slip through, slip your yarn through. You get to the second to last, you do the same thing. Then this last one, you're going to, on the very first row, you're going to continue on and do it the same way you did before. Now you're going to drop your working yarn, which is your front color. Spin your work. I did not do that in the correct direction. And take this giant loop. You're going to pull the back. What that does, it helps you identify which is the part that's pulling, and that is the part you want facing the back of your work. And then you're going to yarn over and run through both your secondary color of yarn and your front. Then yarn over, pull through both loops, yarn over both loops until you get to the very end. Don't do that to me today. And then, yeah, I know this part's always a little loose. Don't worry. You pull up the giant loop, drop that yarn, bring it to your right hand or your left. You may be doing this in reverse because you're a lefty. You're going to go in. This is your first loop. You're not used to using it, I know, but you're going to. You're going to go in like you're doing a knit stitch, go all the way to the back, pull it up. And then you continue to do your simple stitches Tunisian simple stitch, pull through, and you pull up your loops. If you don't know how to do a Tunisian simple stitch, this is not the video to start learning. Okay, and now we're actually going to go through these two. Pull up, flip your yarn around. I'm just going to bring this nice ball over here. Is be uncooperative. Pull it around. Once again, you have all this. That was from the beginning. We don't want it. We want this loop. You see how this is the yarn that's pulling? We want that to be facing the back of the work always. Whether the back of the work is facing you or not, it faces the back of the work. Put that on, yarn over and pull through both of these, the front color and the back color. Then yarn over and pull through two, and we're going to do the odd row again. This was actually the even row, not counting the foundation. Get all the way through, pull up a giant loop. Somebody is knocking on our door for once. Who knows why? All right, we're doing this. Pull through like a knit stitch. Go through, bring it up. You're going to pull this aside. See how there you can see the stitches better on the next row. Front of the loop, pull it aside, slip through, and through. Pull through, pull through. I'm gonna have to try and delete that lady talking. Pull through. Aside, through, pull through. I'm going to try and do that very slowly. The reason I'm showing you this row again is because for the rest of these odd rows, the very last stitch has to be done a specific way. I know that this is the front and we're used to pulling that aside and going in, but we won't. We're just going to go directly into the front. Grab the thing, pull through, turn your work around. I'm not paying as much attention as I should about how I'm turning my work around. This working yarn part needs to be facing the back. And then once again, you pull through. Somehow I ended up with multiple loops on here, though. Okay, that makes a weird sort of sense. Okay, I messed up there. That's terrible. That button, yeah. All right, I fixed what I messed up. Didn't take me long. Pull through the front color and the back color, then yarn over and pull through two like you normally do. And you will just continue repeating these rows. Okay? Back and forth, turning your work, having that loop be like that. And next time, I will show you how to do the knit and simple stitch together, which makes TL Yarn Crafts chill stitch. Okie dokies. Thank you for watching.